Last time on RPG, you guys begun your little training simulation. First on the menu, first thing on the menu, a little bit of making your way through a city to get to a site where some sort of like big time like destruction of property and hostage taking and stealing was taking place. And after hijack hijacking minivans and pretending to be police sirens and making ropes out of clothes, you guys managed against all odds to completely fuck it up.
We did good at that one.
I mean,
Well, until
we didn't.
until I did.
you did kill a hostage and destroy all of the things they were trying to steal. But other than that, you did fine.
These people know what they got to get themselves into when
The stakes up.
superheroes. Yeah, superheroes are notoriously of bad luck.
I feel like we did like a good D+ on that one.
I caught everyone that jumped down from that building.
Nobody died. I
Yeah.
mean, besides the one guy.
There were at least two.
There were some real moments of heroism, but I'm not gonna screw you guys around. You definitely did not stick the landing.
Nice. Well, we're not good at stick and landing. We figured that out a long time ago.
But
Actually,
afterwards,
that one time I launched you stuck it pretty. Either way.
I did, man. I did.
but after that, you guys got the second test, which was what ended up being a very heated interrogation with a couple like mental breakdowns as a side dish until eventually. Is there a timer going?
Yeah, who the fuck put the timer up? That doesn't mean anything. Alright, continue, Dingle.
But either way, before this sort of interrogation could fully come to fruition, you guys seemed to get your interrogation hijacked by another person who claimed that he knew some stuff about the sinister underground dealings you guys had heard about prior to coming in here, and might be willing to tell them if you are willing to play along with some stuff that he had planned. So that is exactly where this session is going to start, as the interrogation room around you kind of like digitizes itself and sort of like has this weird like artifacting and like corruption, as if like the simulation is sort of being like forced in a different way that it might normally be tuned to. And eventually, you guys find yourselves standing in. It's another cityscape, but it's all kind of like everything is sort of like distorted and like it flicks in and out from like realistic simulation to like weird, like glitchy, obviously fake. And you hear a voice. You hear like a voice in your heads, similar to how Gemini was putting himself in your heads earlier, but it's the voice of the person who hijacked the interrogation, just sort of going, "All right, fellas, I gotta say, it's a pretty sophisticated piece of work you guys got to be just running like these boring old tests. Why don't we spice them up a little bit? Take a good look around, fellas."
I take a good look around.
I take a good look around as well.
So you see, as you kind of look around, you see that like it's sort of like a sprawling cityscape, but like you notice that like despite like the number of buildings, they're all roughly like the same like skyscraper building model.
Low res skyscraper jpeg.com.
Here's the deal. You guys are trying to find things? Well, how about you find me? I'm in here somewhere.
I find the man. I want to roll to find this man.
I will... Does anyone... Okay, I will say, So Larry, it's gonna be... You're gonna
Larry.
roll... Or not Larry, Francis.
Damn.
You're gonna roll... And... To, try and find this guy. That's gonna be a total of 4 cards.
You just want me to roll 4 cards.
Ooh, I like
Well,
this.
Basically, as you're trying to sort of like, as you're sort of trying to like look for things, you guys are all noticing that like, you guys feel like you're almost like flicking like in and out of like real simulation and like obviously fake simulation. So
I'm guessing the healthy modifier still applies.
healthy modifier still applies so long as you're healthy.
Does our health reset? Because this is a different simulation.
Yes,
Our,
you can.
our health
yes.
is just question marks.
No, you guys can put your health. You guys can put yourself to full health.
I
At the
didn't know
start.
this simulation was developed by CD Projekt Red.
I got 1 ace, so how many people do I find?
Am I able to ask the man for a hint?
No, you gotta pay for hints.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
I'm gonna say one success is enough for you to just sort of walk over to the nearest building and kind of like have the like sliding glass doors open automatically.
I was expecting you to like say you walk up to the nearest man and find him.
Is there anyone else in the simulation, or is it like a barren city?
It's just a completely barren city of like what looks like copy pastes of the same building, like in rows and rows and rows.
He's real original.
Well,
So, I'm gonna say, Francis, you're beckoning everyone into the closest building, just kind of being like,
He's in here.
well, I mean, it's got to be this one.
he wants us to find him. It's probably made it pretty easy.
Yeah. Yeah,
How big's the
that's my
building?
logic.
This music kind of kicks though, Dingle. Good pick.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
How big is the building?
Building
It's-
size.
It's a pretty big building. But you guys all sort of walk in, and the doors kind of like close shut and disappear.
I told you he was in here.
All right, villain. Who are you? I know
Hey,
you
we don't
can
know
hear
if
us.
he's a villain.
I mean, shouldn't you save those questions for when we're actually meeting face to face? Cause it looks like you didn't do it, fellas. And you see in the center of the room is you see in the center of the room is just this like, it's a lot of like digitized hostages like tied up and with just like a giant bomb in the center that's ticking down.
I go and I cut the right wire.
I thought it was like a big, like, old-fashioned like cannon bomb. I thought you were gonna cut like the like fuse.
This is pre-megaton.
No, it's got a timer on it, so it's got wires. You know what I'm saying?
Is it like
That's true.
is it like one of those kinds of bombs, Dingle? The actual ones that are used in modern day? I imagined a cartoon one for some reason.
I'm gonna say it's a cartoon one, but it does have a digital. It does have a digital. It has a digital timer on the front of it.
Well, Armor X. Well, I know it's different.
I'm gonna
out of
disarm the
character.
bomb.
I was gonna help then, yeah.
Yeah, give me like a bomb suit.
I mean, I'm also just, I know
Actually,
technology.
now I think about it. I'm walking over.
Maybe we should let our demo guy.
Yeah, maybe I should just let the hostages go. That's
What are the
a good
hostages
idea.
doing?
They're like tied up.
They're
Yeah,
they're
tied
kind
up,
of just
so-
like they're kind of just like sitting there like catatonically.
Are they
they're
even
not.
tied up, or are they just sitting there?
They're sort of like they're like wrapped up like with explosive. Like they're sort of like explosive vests that have been like used to sort of like tie them all around the cartoon bomb.
Kaboom, do you know how to work these devices?
I mean,
We don't have time.
Probably.
Yes or no?
Yeah, we don't
Sure.
have time.
I'll take a crack at it.
I'll help. Armor X makes like those like pliers that you cut
Wait, do
wires with.
If I
Do
can
we
make
have
them
time?
explode, surely I can make
No,
them
don't
not
make them explode.
How much
No.
time is on the timer?
If I can make them explode, surely I can make them
I'm gonna
not.
say it started at 5 minutes and it's now at 4 minutes as you guys have been discussing amongst yourselves.
I'm going to try and disarm the bomb. Armor X has made pliers with like the X logo.
All right, go ahead and give me and swoop
Okay, 5.
for a.
This roll system is interesting inside the the simulation.
It is very neat. That's not bad. Not bad.
For 2 successes, I'm gonna say yeah, 2 successes. I'm gonna say 2 successes is gonna be you kind of like you flip over, you sort of like pull off the little digital sensor and just find that like there is like wires and stuff underneath, and just kind of you very sort of like. It's kind of like shakily, but you do finally decide on one to cut after looking through them all, and somehow that fucking puts out the cartoon fuse at the top.
Does like the whole thing just disappear or something?
The whole thing, including the building, just like disappears.
Oh, are the hostages
All
still
right.
there?
So what is this? This is
And
like
you just
your
hear
series-
you hear like in your head like talking. You hear like Hey, good job, Bomb Squad.
So what is this? You got a series of challenges before we can beat the crap out of you?
Hey, what's with the attitude, buddy? I'm just livening things up. Come on, don't tell me you guys actually liked the fucking Law and Order crap they actually had you doing.
This is a lot more exciting.
So there's one building down out of like an entire cityscape of buildings.
One low-res skyscraper JPEG down.
Yeah.
A million more to go.
I'm going to try to kind of maybe guesstimate where this guy might be. What should I roll, Dingle?
I'd say give me
I'm only just saying.
and
Alright, 4.
Ooh.
Oh
Ooh.
man,
Oh,
that's a
nice.
really good roll though.
You absolutely did not find him.
All those go to waste? Damn.
If you flip it one more time, it might not be a Joker.
Yeah, let's see again. Fuck, it's still a Joker.
Oh, shit.
I'm anti-ing it.
You're anteing it?
I'm anti-joker in it.
It's a bold play this early.
Alright.
I know. That's why I'm doing it.
Rounds rule.
Yeah.
Round's the anti-Joker, so what
Might as
happens,
well get
Dingle?
it out of the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Then we don't have to worry about it.
You don't
Yeah,
have to roll about
exactly.
any Jokers ever again.
I can't handle that kind of pressure.
Plus, I'm kind of happy, Brown, because that is a really good roll.
That is pretty good.
All right, Dingle. So Joker's been antied, I guess.
So I'm gonna say, for
Can I
three.
use like some cool like hacker shit for 3 successes?
Well, I have an idea for. I'm gonna say for 3 successes. So I'm gonna say you make your bike and you kind of like. You have an idea. You try and like fly up fly up above the air. Or not above the air, above the skyscrapers. And you kind of like you're scanning the skyline for a while, and eventually you do find what you see. You see like a pretty close cluster of buildings that like, while they do sort of like flick into the sort of like glitchy text and stuff like every now and again, they look a lot more stable than the ones you guys are around.
Armorex is going to land his bike, actually, disintegrate it, because he's not going to just drive away this time. And he's going to be like, guys, there's a cluster of buildings over there that look like they're like the source of this entire simulation.
You know more than me.
Let's go.
Do you have a source on it being the source?
Just a guess, but those buildings
these-
those buildings look more stable than anything else in the cityscape.
Are these high res skyscraper.jpg?
Yeah, they have like HD textures. That's like different.
Are they
Minecraft
high-rise
HD cow.
They've got Minecraft shaders on.
We installed those buildings have RTX shading on them.
We better head over there, gang.
Let's go.
And we do a cool little montage of like Scooby-Doo where they're just running through different buildings back and forth till we get there.
Can we pause for like 1 second? I just gotta go get something and then we can resume.
Sure.
You good, Sam?
Wait, is this Brown here?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm here.
Alright.
Wait,
Brown,
the doctor?
Brown, are you here?
Doc's here. Wait. I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
You good?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we're good. Close one.
Alright.
Last time on RPG.
Shut up. So
So what's
do we
happening?
get to the
Alright.
high resolution buildings?
I'm gonna say you guys like are running over there, and you get like a fair few blocks away, when all of a sudden you just sort of see this almost like the street, this block you're heading towards, like just is like moved away, and there's like a big chasm just like in the very middle.
Big chasm?
Yeah, just like it's like the place you're in like split, and there's just like a hole in the middle now.
Is there anything down there? I'm gonna look down the hole. The chasm. Into the chasm.
I think you just see like a video game kind of void. Like if you go under the
Yeah.
floor in a video game.
Exactly. It's just like unrendered void.
Can I kick a
How-
rock in the void?
And you
How wide is it?
it is very wide.
And I try to like manifest myself to fly.
What the hell's this? I'm actually
You
I'll
got
say-
all
I'll
video
say-
on it.
As you guys are looking at this, you just sort of you hear Hey, come on, guys. Let's make it a little bit of a challenge, huh?
Hey, nothing against speed runs. You never had a rule against it.
Fair enough, fair enough. But hey,
I think the rules are changing.
you know what? I don't agree. You know what? We want to change the rules.
Uh-oh.
Let's put in a new rule. And you see, like, next to you, just sort of like this simulation of just sort of like a powered human with wings, like just sort of like appears next to you. Let's say from now on, if one of you wants to start flying, everybody's gotta fly. Otherwise, and the man tries to like fly over the chasm, and suddenly a bolt of lightning hits him.
What the fuck?
How's that for changing the rules? See you on the other side of the chasm, fellas.
And can I catch that man?
He's like, I'd imagine he's like in the middle of the thing. He's far away.
He falls.
Oh.
Well,
No, I'm guessing nobody took the cable, though.
The cables?
From cable, dude. Otherwise, we could have lassoed him.
I got
he
some
said this
chain.
chasm's very far. Dingle said it's like very wide, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's wide enough to where like it's wide enough to where you realistically would have to fly over it.
Does this kind of look like when you walk into like a Minecraft world hole and it's just a big block missing?
Pretty much.
Let's get our fucking Minecraft Elytra out.
Could we go around it?
Is it? I thought it was just split like down the entire city.
Can I put through? No, you know what? I want to fill my whole inventory with stacks of dirt.
Can we like
Sure,
knock
like
down
concrete and metal.
Can we knock down a nearby skyscraper and use the materials for something?
Oh, dude, no, we do it like felling a tree over like
Yeah, it just
like a
collapses
river or
into
something.
blocks.
Well, no, I was thinking like we like cut a triangle out of the skyscraper and then we knock it over the
Like it
chasm
falls
and walk
into a
across
perfect
it.
bridge. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So we went from trying to find this man to trying to cross this chasm.
I'm gonna experiment.
Well, they're kind of one in the same at this point.
He is
Because
on the other side.
The chasm is blocking you guys from getting to the like stretch of buildings that Armor X described.
Hmm.
Question:
Okay.
Are there any skyscrapers close to the edge of the chasm that look tall enough to get to the other side, like as if they were theoretically laying on their side?
cutting down an entire skyscraper isn't the same as cutting down a tree.
For like explosions, it kind of is.
I mean,
Or big claws, but probably explosions actually.
I'm sure we can make something work.
I'll say you'd have to make a jump, but you could if you could put one of these skyscrapers on its side, it would reach a fair distance across.
All right.
I did hear Armor X say that he wanted to try something.
Well, just trying to think. Is there? We're clearly in a different kind of simulation. Is there like an inventory of items that we don't know about? Like Mario, can we pull out like the P cap from like Mario 3 that just gives you infinite flight for a level?
I press I.
I press
IRL.
What fucking controller had I?
The keyboard.
Keyboard.
Oh, I for inventory. I was still thinking like NES.
I alt tab.
Armor X is, and I'm
Not
not
many
even
people
joking
remember
here.
the Dreamcast's I button.
Hold on. Armor X is gonna manifest a Famicom/NES controller. He's gonna press select to open up the Mario 3 inventory system. And I'm genuinely asking, does that work?
What do you mean?
I'll say trying to manipulate the simulation yourself is probably going to be a and
Ah. Well, 5's not bad. Damn it.
5's actually really good. Just want to say.
Yeah.
you sort of like you pull up sort of what kind of controller do you want?
Famicom, but instead of being red and white, it's blue and orange and has the X logo on it.
Okay.
It's my own third-party controller.
You
Oh,
pull
you
it up and
bitch.
start like you press some buttons and you open up what seems to be like a digitized version of like some sort of like paper sheet, and it just says it's empty and it says useful items at the top.
God damn it!
All right. I want to pull the PlayStation 2 controller out of my back pocket and do LLRR square square circle circle square X X
Is that
LL.
from something?
It's just some random GTA 4 or GTA Vice City cheats.
So
Something
yeah.
that came back from San Andreas! Something
Yeah,
that back from San Andreas!
I wanna spawn the helicopter.
Hell yeah.
Give me and file not found.
So he only has to spin one?
No, I spinned them both.
Oh, okay.
No.
Come on, remember from your childhood.
See if I properly remember this cheat code.
Okay.
Ooh, Doc.
Damn.
How many people did the San Andreas helicopter hold? It was only 2, right?
Probably only two.
two.
Damn it.
I will say for 3 successes, it is a faithful recreation, capacity and all.
Well,
Nice.
I can drive. I think. Why don't people just hang off like
I'll
sides?
hang off.
Yeah. I'll get
Alright.
this thing off the ground like a foot, and everyone just grab, and other than the person who's sitting in co-pilot, everyone just grab onto the, Oh, we could probably squeeze Larry in. You know,
I'm
we
a
could sit
lobster.
on the passenger's
No.
lap.
I'll just hold on, dude.
Alright.
He wants
I
the
got pretty
full
good-
experience.
I have really
do-
good grip strength.
Who wants to be my co-pilot?
I spawned the thing in.
Alright.
Yeah,
get
what?
in.
I'm driving.
Rex is already
actually.
in.
Yeah, I thought
Uh,
Doc was driving.
Yeah.
You have a motorcycle license?
This
Francis?
is you don't need a license
don't
to
think you
drive a
need them.
helicopter.
Let alone a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Is
I
that
like
true?
I'm pretty. Actually, you need a license to drive a car, not a helicopter.
Is that true?
Well,
under
still,
the
I have
law
the
of
most
Dynamo
experience
City?
driving vehicles. I think.
I'm setting it on autopilot.
I don't think experience matters here.
Fine. I call shotgun then.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold on to the windshield wipers.
I will say. Everybody holding on has to flip error and
Oh, you guys got this.
whereas
I am-
actually flying it is going to be zzz and meh.
I
Sorry,
just
guys.
seatbelt myself in.
Not gonna be much. Maybe we really are gonna have to hold on, huh?
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh! Let's go,
yeah,
bro.
Cheeky hero
Can-
point in mind.
We're going on
Can
a
I,
trip.
Can I funnel all my drive into this piloting action?
One drive.
Yes.
Okay, one drive.
Yeah,
And a
sure.
hero
you
point,
can.
obviously.
Funnel all 5 already, Francis?
Oh, dude, without
Yeah, yeah.
flipping them, dude, did you get the...
Yeah. Oh.
You should have put the
yeah.
hero point on top of that. That would have been sick.
Oh fuck! I can do that too.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I did that.
Oh, my
I
God.
was
Here,
like,
here.
Say.
for a second there, I was like, ooh.
I like
Hero
how
point
as all
that,
this
no.
is going down, like, Armor X is just, like, kind of just buckling stuff in.
I had to make sure we got a good piloting roll in there.
This is gonna be one fuck of a roll, boys.
All right.
So run.
So. All right. Francis, you played a lot of San Andreas, so the
Yeah.
controls come to you almost immediately. And you
Oh,
pretty
he can
masterful.
He plugs in the PS2 controller in the dashboard and it works. It's like how Coop drives the Megas in
Yeah.
NX XLR.
Make like a cord and like plug it into where the
Headphones
steering
go.
wheel would be. You're just controlling it like you're playing San Andreas.
I enter third person mode.
Of course, you enter third person mode. Who the fuck drives in first person in GTA?
This is a simulation, so I think I can do that.
I'm really enjoying the video game arc of this campaign.
Pretty good.
So everyone's holding on at first, and then I will say Croc and Larry, you guys do kind of like I'm just gonna say you guys are gonna lose your grip and just sort of like slip off and start falling.
Francis can see because he's in third person mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna loop around. I'm gonna catch him.
All right, I'm gonna
saving
say
the catch.
yeah.
Armor X is holding on for dear life by
I'm gonna try to fly underneath them so they fall back into the helicopter.
into
All
the
right.
propellers.
No, I'm gonna like turn the sideways
Turn
and they'll
Try
fall
to Captain
in.
America this.
It'll work. Have
It'll
faith.
It'll be
fine.
fine.
We won't
I've only got-
actually.
I've only got 30 cards and 2 jokers.
I'm gonna say that's hi and
Oh, that's just
7.
3.14 repeating. Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
healthy, Doc. I mean,
I'm
yeah,
healthy.
just making sure.
It's one.
Yeah, the-
Oh,
Oh!
That's
Dark Roker.
Did I do it? Would have been really fucking
There.
useful right now, huh? Would have
Oh,
been real
it-
useful right
It
now.
would have.
so you
But oh my lord!
you kind of realize like you kind of realize as you're flying this like you're trying to like turn her around like GTA style and you're sort of like, wait a minute, I really don't have to pay attention to like physics and stuff. And you just sort of like loop around and just sort of like catch and sort of like position it so they're gonna like fall into the helicopter.
Yeah. Like on its side.
Like that scene from Captain America 2.
But I'm gonna say, as you're sort of like, as you're kind of like, as you're sort of like positioned to like catch them, you kind of, you hear the voice again. You just sort of hear the guy go, "Hey, that's pretty slick piloting moves there, buddy. But unfortunately, I don't count falling as flying." And the helicopter is struck with a bolt of lightning.
Armor X in a panic is going to lean out
Everyone
the side.
inside is gonna take. Everyone inside is gonna take. Everyone inside is gonna take. 3 damage, undodgeable.
Damn.
And I will say, it's starting to go out of control, but because of all of your successes, I would say it's salvageable.
How far across were we?
Wait, I had a thing.
I'm gonna say you guys are like. How many successes do you get on your piloting flip initially?
3.
3.
Okay, I'll say
Oh,
3 is
yeah.
halfway. I'll say 3 is halfway across.
So,
gonna try-
Hold on.
are we all in
Can
there
I-
halfway across now?
Can I try something?
I will say actually I will say yeah. Other than
Kaboom,
so
he's still hanging
everyone
on.
but Kaboom, who is still hanging on, is like crammed into the helicopter right now.
Oh,
Armrex
did me and Croc take
You
damage?
landed, yeah.
think-
No, you guys. I'm gonna say
Oh.
the lightning only applied to the people who were in the helicopter, like when the flip happened.
Okay.
Can I try something?
Sure. I mean, I would hope.
Armorex is going to stick his hand out the wind. Is like you know how like I think the like I don't know if it's like the window or door or whatever. He's just gonna stick his hand out, and he's gonna hold it forward like to the where the other side of the chasm is, and he's just gonna create like his rocket fist, and he's just gonna hope to God it has enough power to like push them the other way, like kind of push them on the course, on the correct course.
So you're gonna try and use yourself as like rocket propulsion for the
Yeah.
helicopter.
Yeah.
I'll help with that.
I'm gonna. I also had an idea too. That might
Well,
just go along with it.
Hold on.
Okay. Well, I'll say for them, that's and zzz.
Okay, so 5 again.
Oh jeez.
Wait,
I'll
would
help
this
with
count as an explosion roll if he's using explosions to propel
No,
forward?
this was a meh and a zzz.
Damn it.
It didn't get all the way through It almost was an explosives roll, but it kind of corrupted at the end there.
it. Could be expletive.
I'm gonna
Could
use
be
a
my
hero point.
expletives roll.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, cynical
that
just
hero
for
moment.
expletive roll.
Well, we've got 5 successes and a joker. What was Larry going to do? Might as well keep it rolling.
I was gonna like grab onto the helicopter and then like turn my claw into like a grappling hook.
What?
Grappling hook claw
You don't
to
have that.
the other side. Yeah, it's a video game though, so I was like using my lobster imagination.
Oh, so lobsters don't know about
Racist.
money, but they know about video games.
Racist. Lobster video games. I can't believe you right now.
I can't believe you don't know about the bustling
It's
lobster video game industry.
It's 25xx and you don't know about the bustling lobster video game industry?
You've never played the game Bionic Lobster Commando?
God damn it.
Where he's anyways. Grappling hook claw.
Is that the same roll, Dingle, or is that a bzz?
I will say that is Bionic and Lobster Commando.
It's the
to do
exact
that.
same thing!
Hell yeah! Bionic Lobster Commando.
Yeah, but the reboot sucked.
I'm also
Yeah,
gonna
the
say,
Xbox. Yeah, the Xbox One sucked, but it did have a great multiplayer, which no one played.
Because it fucking sucked.
well, that's sad.
I hated the Bionic Commando reboot so much.
I am gonna. Sorry, I was just gonna say I am gonna turn myself into Bionic Lobster Commando, as well. Like I'm gonna add that to the flip a little bit.
Mm.
With enough successes, I will give you some like robo parts.
I think I'm. Well, no, I didn't take any damage earlier. Oh shit. Oh yeah, and I was gonna hero point. That's why.
Oh my god.
Fucking.
Don't use all of them up.
Oh, okay.
There you
okay,
go,
That's
there you
good.
go.
I'm fine with
Oh.
that.
You used 3 out of 4, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
What? No. Oh, all right. That's
If you want him to not use hero points, do not mention or drive. Do not mention that he has them.
That's 9 successes compared to 1 Joker, by the way. This better look cool as shit.
All right. Okay. So, I'm gonna say, Armor X and Kaboom, you guys both use like, you guys both sort of like summon like rocket propulsion. In Armor X, you use your gauntlet. Kaboom, I like to imagine that you've just like got your hands out and you're like perpetually making them explode.
Yeah, that's like Bakugo from My Hero. That's what I've always
Yeah.
imagined that Kaboom's powers look
Well, I
like.
mean,
Honestly,
I mean, it's
I
not.
didn't even picture it like that. I
Right.
pictured it like he's literally like got his hands together, and it's just like an
Oh,
explosion animation that's just repeating over and over again on top of them.
and because of simulation, it looks like the explosion GIF that I don't know where it is, but it's the one we had.
Oh,
before.
yeah.
It's that explosion gif just sped up and like constant. It just sped up constantly.
And really loud.
Yeah.
I mean, the way I pictured it was, you know, if he's not like putting the energy into something, it's not gonna explode, right? But,
Yeah, he can't just make explosions. He's gotta like he like charges up what he touches until it like explodes just from like some weird thermodynamics breaking he can do.
I thought he was just throwing grenades and they were like exploding, you know, behind us and like propelling us forward. You know, you cook it for a second, you throw it behind it, boom, and then the helicopter, you know, goes forward a
Yeah,
little bit.
We ride the shockwave.
Yeah,
either way.
exactly. Hell yeah.
Honestly, I like the original one too because then I can also say it's also making like an incredibly loud noise, like if you like spawn a sound over and over again on top of itself in a video game.
Yeah. Because this is a video game, it totally works like that. He totally wants to blow up.
The sound keeps interrupting itself.
Yeah.
And while this is happening, I'm gonna say, Larry, you sort of like you poke your head out of the like other side of the helicopter that Armor X isn't on, and you kind of like you concentrate for a moment and just sort of like make yourself very like robotic looking.
Oh, now I'm like a chrome red as opposed to a normal lobster shell.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna
Color.
say you're a chrome lobster, but the hair that you have on does look like neon red little neon red strands,
Hell yeah.
like almost like little laser hair. And you launch a claw hook forward, and just sort of grab on until you eventually.
We got
You
some kind
guys-
of internal winch.
You guys propel yourself like you guys propel yourself like completely over the chasm, but you are gonna crash right into another building. I'm gonna say everyone's gonna take 1 damage undodgeable.
We're going down, guys.
You say as you collide into the side of a building.
I can't keep her steady anymore.
I like to imagine Francis is making
You're,
those
like,
noises,
making
but
the
we've already
noises.
landed.
Yeah.
It's a little lag.
No, he's just being a child.
I was thinking you were in shock.
Yeah, I'm going into shock because I think I'm now weakened.
Now, what do you mean by inside the building? Can we like just leave?
You're,
or
like,
do
really
we have to
fucked
put
up.
up with another trial now?
Oh, you definitely have to put up with a trial.
Ah!
Yeah.
Imagine everyone just kind of fucking like falls out of the helicopter. Just like inside of like a nice office building.
The
No, yeah.
Gemini's in there yelling at us again.
Well, at least we made it over the pit in one piece. Armor X.
Ah, this is
Gago,
the One Piece
gago.
treasure right here.
Shut up.
It's here.
We found
All they
it.
had to
Where's
do was-
Luffy?
All they had to do was fly a helicopter over the chasm on the Great Line.
Yeah.
Grand Line, sorry.
Maybe the chasm was the Grand Line.
Oh, shit, we just bypassed it.
All right,
We completely missed it.
you guys climb your way out of the now crashed helicopter. And you see around you just sort of like you see three dudes that are like swapping between rapidly swapping between like random models of like people you'd be fighting in a simulation.
Character selection screen.
Ah, fuck, it's randomizing our enemy.
And I will say,
Does it
You are
make
now
a
in-
sound effect of like doot, 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 and then it slows down to like doot, doot?
no, but it does make a. As you
Oh.
guys, as a combat begins.
We're entering a Pokemon battle.
That's him.
So I believe Armor X still goes first in initiative.
Armor
Unless,
X is going to.
Oh, actually, Francis never said what his workout was.
Oh.
Shit. I don't even have the workout page up.
Don't you mean fuck?
Fuck, yeah.
Strength, initiative, or dodge.
I think I usually do what, strength?
Usually.
Yeah.
Does
yeah,
it?
I want
Will
probably doesn't help.
that won't help, dude? Because
I want to increase my dodge
Yeah, dodge
By
is always
two.
a good one.
Okay.
because I only have 2 health.
Then just put. Yeah, I'll help. You.
Not really good plan.
There you
Not
go.
a bad plan. Okay.
So I
So,
still go
Armor
first,
X.
I guess.
Yeah, you've got 3 dudes just like they're just like rapidly and randomly flipping through like different models.
So there's 3 of them.
There are 3 of them just sort of standing there. They're repeating weird goon one-liners like, "What are you doing here? Boys, get him! Hey, what? Boy, wait, what are you? Boys, get him!"
Armor X is
I
going
used to be an adventurer like you,
Oh,
and then I got
why are you-
there.
moving. You're not going yet.
Up pinch.
You're not moving yet. Armor X is going to run up, jump, and rider kick the middle one.
Oh, I can't pinch him, but you can rider kick him, dude.
It's my turn.
Oh, are we in combat right now?
Yeah.
You are.
You
Oh,
fucker.
okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were in combat. I'm sorry, dude.
Oh shit.
Give me rider and then kick, but they're backwards to do that.
Oh, come on. Alright. Hero pointing. Are you kidding me? Alright, I'll use 2 drive. What the shit is this?
Holy shit!
That's your non-base card.
I just totally passed through him like a Bethesda character.
I'm gonna say you leap forward and do like a rider kick, and it collides like right center mass with him and like sends him like tumbling backwards and like in a very like dramatic fashion. But then he gets up and a big 0 pops up over him.
What the fuck?
Oh.
He must be immune to kicks.
As a bonus action, like just for flavor, responding to Kaboom, Armor X is going to. He's not going to do anything yet, but he's going to form his fist. He's like, oh, then I've got the right weakness for that.
All right, Francis, you're up next.
I'm going
As
to
the
I'm going to materialize a gun and shoot them.
Just do another fucking GTA cheat
Yeah.
code.
Summon the flamethrower. Wait, you can shoot fire. Never mind.
Yeah, I flame.
He is the flame.
Francis can just like use
wants to
summon
shoot
fire
fire.
at whim, and he uses a GTA cheat code for a flamethrower.
I can't propel my flame, so I just need to summon a fan.
Give me.
Since I'm weakened, will I half that or?
Yes. Round it up, though.
Yeah,
Dingle is a generous dungeon master. He rounds up and doesn't
he
round down.
is. I've got the singular.
Which one were you
king.
aiming for, Francis?
I'll just go with the middle one.
At a DM, he used to round up and then round it down.
You would round up and then round down?
No, he did. He used to round up, and then after a while, he started rounding down, and then it sucked, dude. 'cause
Oh, rounded
every-
down. So Rounding down sucks ass.
No, I hate
Yeah.
round. I mean,
I get it.
the
I don't
the
want it.
book D&D tells you to round down, but it sucks.
That's lame.
Ah. I'm already having your actions. I'm not gonna fucking stick 2 knives in you. But I will say, what
What the fuck is that?
What is that?
It's the bad guys randomly glitching around. So,
I can't even tell what that's supposed to be.
I think it's like an AI portrait of someone singing or something.
Oh,
It's fucked up, dude.
What kind of gun did you end up summoning? Did you go for a flamethrower, or is it just a gun?
no, I'm going for the flamethrower now. Yeah,
Yeah. What the fuck?
taking my power to the next level.
By not
I'm gonna
using
say-
it?
You you flamethrower the guy right in the middle, and you just sort of you hear like in the middle of him like repeating random lines, just a "Ooh!" And then he goes right back to, boys, what are you doing? Hey, look what we got, boys, get it.
And a 1 pops up.
I think they're in pain.
Not very effective. The Pokemon like says not very effective. It wasn't very effective.
I will say, no, you know what? A 1 doesn't pop up, but a Pokemon health bar does like pop up and like a little bit gets filled in. All right. Next would be Croc, if I'm not mistaken.
Croc's never played a video game, so he's just gonna pull out his real gun and just fire a shot.
He doesn't understand. he's just
Fucking
flabbergasted
Zoomers.
by the.
Croc,
The most he's been exposed to video games is eavesdropping on the people who work for him as they slack off.
Croc's like, I think I saw some lobster do something like this once, but I just didn't get it. Give me a boo and myrrh for that action.
The boomer.
All hero point.
There you go.
Woo.
Oh
There you
shit!
go.
They just got
Clutch.
stacked.
Who are you going for?
The one who just got his health dropped a little
Middle
bit.
guy, I think, right?
Okay, I'm gonna say you just like you just sort of not having any of this fucking techno garbage. Just whip out the good old Tommy gun and start like laying into this dude. And after a bunch of bullets just like riddle through him, you just he sort of stands there for a moment, and then you just there's a like a Final Fantasy boss, and he's
Like the little collapse animation.
exactly there's a
Hell yeah.
That's good.
all right.
And now kind of
Boom.
looks like a smiley face.
Oh,
See if Armor X is the nose.
I think
Oh,
the boom
dude,
wants to play around with his ability to explode air some more, and see if he can't do like an explosion flamethrower on the two of them.
Oh shit.
Like you chain linking explosions to create a flamethrower.
I'm like imagine like a video game flamethrower. It's just like a bunch of like sprites of fire, but all those sprites of fire are just explosions.
Just JPEGs.
Yeah, like the Pokemon move, flamethrower. I think is a good analogy.
Nice.
All right. Give me Jujut and TM Trainer for that one.
And I'm no longer healthy.
And
Oh shit! All right. You bring your hands out. You bring your hands forward, and you sort of like make an explosion of the air. You really focus and just sort of like try and focus on like there are particles in the air. So technically, and you do manage to sort of generate like explosions in the air, and as you like focus harder and harder, you're able to sort of use those explosions as kind of like almost like an extension of your hand to keep them going into just like two pillars of explosions that just collide with this dude.
Does that
You hear
immediately kill him?
You hear an extremely loud like multiple death grunts were being played at the same time. And he is not left standing when the explosions clear.
Nice.
Alright. Bionic Larry,
oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
it is your turn.
There's only one guy left.
Yeah.
There's one singular dude left.
My eyes
Still-
are gonna.
The lines that he's repeating ad nauseum are now like, "You killed my hey, what is it? These guys are you killed my boys, get him." It's still looping around a little bit at the old ones, but
yeah,
they worked some extra "you killed my friends" lines into there.
I saw that.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the actual GIF one. It's a PNG, but it's a GIF. So I don't know what that's for.
How the fuck does that work?
I
PNGs
don't
are
know.
a gift to us all, I think.
Yeah, I'll just save it as a GIF. So,
Yeah. File.saveas.gif.
But yeah, I want my eyes to like.
very cool.
So what was your so what are you doing?
Okay, hey, my eyes are gonna like glow red, and I'm gonna like cut him with like a laser claw. You know, just like I'm gonna shoot towards him at high speed, and I'm gonna have like a trail behind me, like some Tron shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right,
Hell yeah.
give me and Tron Reloaded.
Yes, sir.
Shit, it's Tron, you know.
That's not what the Tron reboot was called, but I don't remember. But I never saw it, so I don't really care.
Well, we took Tron and we reloaded it. Click, click. You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking of Matrix Reloaded, and I put it on the Tron reboot.
I think the reboot's just called Tron, wasn't it? I don't
It
remember.
might.
It's
It's
called Tron.
probably just called Tron.
Tron Legacy.
That. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Well,
That's
fuck
part
it.
of that
In this,
movie's the soundtrack.
nah, you know what? In this universe, it's called Tron Reloaded, and the Matrix
Okay.
sequel is called Matrix Legacy.
How
about that? I'm the DM.
about that?
It's Tron. It's Tron Reloaded in this universe.
Dingle's gone mad with power.
You
again.
fucking nut!
He's altering reality as we know it.
Changing history.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we already got Megachusis in the game, so
This is some.
No, Megachusis
Deranged.
is canon, and so is Tron Reloaded. In fact, you know what? It was shot in Megachusis.
So is it? Wait.
So no, he
Is
does
it-
3 successes. So
Is it Berenstein or Berenstein in this
who gives
universe?
a fuck? Just start. Go move on with the turn.
It's Berenstein, but it's Berenstein instead of Berenstein. So anyway, I'm gonna say you rush forward, and you're gonna do that Metal Gear Rising Revengeance thing where there's like lines that are appearing on the guy's body, and you're just cutting into him over and over again.
Hell yeah. That's actually like dead ass what I was thinking of when I was talking about it. So
I could tell you were channeling it, but you didn't quite get there in your description.
it's been a while.
The pieces all kind of like land on the floor, but you get this kind of feeling that like they're still sort of like he's in like multiple pieces, but they're still sort of all alive.
they're all now individually shouting things.
Can I eat them?
You had your turn.
A hand, a glitching and like almost destabilizing hand, like tries to slap you, Larry, but it does 1 damage that's reduced to 0 because of your ultimate, and then it just disappears.
Oh, did he kill him?
No, not yet, but this guy's. I mean, to
He's
say
falling apart.
he's on his last legs would be incredibly accurate, because that's really kind of the only thing left.
His torso's just gone.
So Armor X.
Oh, he isn't even okay. Armor X is gonna fly forward with his rocket gauntlet, and just kind of like. So it's all in pieces.
He's
But they're
he's
are
all
they
sort of in
kinda close
pieces.
together.
Yeah, they're all kind of just like sitting on the ground around each other.
Yeah, he's gonna as he's like flying forward with the rocket gauntlet, it's gonna arc up and then just straight down, like in the center of where all the pieces are.
All right. Give me a brawn melee, but all of the vowels are replaced with X's.
Oh, oh wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Can like the dust cloud make like a little X? Dingle.
With a crit, absolutely. The dust you slam into the ground with a big X dust cloud, and what the pieces all just kind of like break really, like as if they were really realistic depictions of like something made out of glass shattering. And you guys are now standing in the now empty room. Which, by the way, you did land about like halfway up this skyscraper.
Uh-oh. Nice.
So, as it disappears, you guys find yourselves falling.
I try to do a Rider-esque landing on the ground.
Is the elevator still operational?
It's all disappeared, you fucker. Can I try and land with like a cool pose, Dingle?
I want to
I'm
no
gonna
clip
say-
to the ground.
Give me a
I use my hat as a parachute.
What? That's just Toad from the Super Mario Bros. Super Show.
Yes.
I'm going to.
I'm a robot, so I don't really have to worry about a fall.
use a drive.
Oh, that's true. Robots are impervious to damage.
I'm just gonna pray there's no.
exactly.
I want to pray there's no fall damage.
This was a really bad. I don't want to use my last hero point and just landing. I'll use my last drive.
Like,
Fuck you!
like Terminator Larry. Lerminator.
I'm not wasting my. Wait, no, I have two. I have 2 hero points left. Should I use a hero point?
I think that's up to you.
Yes.
Use second hero point. Ah, you
Nice.
fucker!
Yeesh. That is a rough. that is a rough deck.
It's the way she goes.
I fucking Wile E. Coyote it. I just land face first.
Oh, you have like a little oops sign and then you fall.
Yeah.
Like you're like caught midair for a second.
I'm gonna say everyone else who's attempting a landing in some way, I'm gonna say it's the same flip because I'm running out of I'll be honest, running out of clever ways to do the little spin.
I mean, I guess I shouldn't be attempting a landing, right? Because I'm falling down.
I guess all should be attempting a landing.
I
Probably.
attempted a landing.
Yeah, I'm with Cynical. I don't do nothing. Praying for no fall damage.
We can't ground pound at the last minute in the gate.
Oh, bro.
Fuck yeah.
You ground pound too early, and you
I'm a
still take
fucking-
fall damage.
I just land on everyone else.
Dude, Brian, you totally think you're impervious.
Yeah, I'm a lobster, dude, and I'm made out of metal. That what can
You're
hurt
like,
me?
this isn't Super Lobster 64. There isn't any fall damage.
All right. So,
Little did I know it was
I will
Lobster
say-
Souls too.
so Croc, you put your briefcase underneath you to sort of break your fall, and which is not something that would work in real life, but you know,
All
the
damage
laws of
wasn't
physics
calculated for
are
briefcase.
tenuous, and the simulation doesn't read that as you hitting the ground.
Oh yeah, so he's like he hits his briefcase that like reduces his
Velocity.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so when he hits the ground, it's like he barely was off it.
Exactly.
That's how you cheat the system.
How not
Armor
to
X,
cheat this?
Armor X and Francis, however, they
At
do hit the ground. Both of you guys are gonna take 1 damage from the fall, undodgeable. And I will say, so
Sure hope I got an extra life.
Kaboom, you I'm gonna say you put your hat put your hat and kind of like stretch it out and make like little tiny explosions on your hair to sort of like make it almost sort of like a hot air balloon.
Yeah.
And Larry, you're just like, well, I'm a robot lobster. I gotta have rocket boosters.
And you don't have rocket boosters.
No, I will say he does at the moment have rocket boosters. However, you hear the voice come on and be like, you know, for the guys who you know, sort of made the rule change happen, you sure do like to forget it. And Kaboom and Larry are both struck by lightning for 2 damage undodgeable.
2, you said?
Yeah,
Shouldn't that give me health because I'm a robot?
Yeah.
it does not.
Oh, damn it.
When we're all on the ground, Armor X noticing
But-
Francis is
Hearing
his
his
HP
death.
bar's looking a little low.
Am I
Uh,
at the
Hold
Sorry.
on. Hold on.
No, sorry.
I want to have the visual for it, but well, no, Dingle and Zedge will know. Armor-X kind of, I guess, going along with the idea that this is a video game. He's gonna make a healing staff, and as kind of a callback, it's gonna look like Mirika's staff. He's gonna try and heal.
Oh shit!
He's gonna try and heal unconscious or just like very weakened Francis.
Oh,
Damn.
oh, absolutely.
What a roll.
Give you a wee 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 and
It's just the exact same one it was.
Yeah, but it's different.
Oh,
Why is it every time I try and heal, I get a Joker?
you killed me. you killed Francis.
I'm not a good healer, guys. I'm sorry.
Fine.
It's the thought that counts.
I will
And also the
say,
hit points.
all right, I know how to
That
do
would have
this.
been cool too if it worked.
It still is cool.
I will say you. I will say, you cast a healing spell on Francis that heals him for that heals him for 2 health.
Nice. 2.
However, as you're healing him, you can feel yourself getting drained. I will say, what you actually did was transfer 2 of your health to Francis.
Oops. Now Armor X is nearing his deathbed. A little less than I was doing.
Can I attempt to
Defib?
close? I was gonna say just blast him with life energy.
Oh,
You're gonna explode him in reverse.
He's exploded.
explode all of the pain and fatigue out of Armor X's body.
I think
Something
it was
like that.
actually. I
Actually
won't say
do it.
anything.
Actually do it. Because I
Give
want
me
to.
a-
Anything can happen.
Give me a. And
I would imagine the Gemini seeing all these going, what the fuck is all this?
He's like, they just hacked the computer and I just went along with it.
I get
He's
healed
just-
for 1.
I'll hero point.
Oh, hero point? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Thanks, man. I basically got back what I lost. No, wait. No. Yes. Well, no, I was at 2 and I was at... Okay, yeah.
I will
I'm back
say,
to where I was before I healed.
Kaboom touches Armor X, and the explosion gif plays in reverse on top of him.
And the sound also plays in reverse.
It does, absolutely, the sound plays in reverse. And you can feel yourself get revitalized for an extra 2 ol' health.
I just thought of something. Not some saying that in character. We've been summoning shit this whole time, right?
Yeah.
Asking the group. I got it.
Pretty much.
I know how we can take that guy down. Armor-X is going to concentrate really hard and try to summon basically a Megazord.
Okay, that's a different direction I thought you were going with that.
That same here.
I thought he was gonna summon the guy.
Yeah.
I thought that's what you were going to do as well.
Fuck that. We're summoning a giant robot.
That is cool too.
Give me every Power Rangers theme playing at the same time, and then them all playing in reverse.
What
So
a
that's
roll.
7. So after this, I have
The
3
7
more.
is very fitting for what I described happening.
Okay, so 2
Yeah.
successes. 2 successes.
Plus
And then 3
3
more cards. Okay, so that's 3 successes. You know what? I'm gonna use my last hero point. Oh, well, 3 successes is
job.
pretty good.
You tried.
Who wants to help me? Or is it just me? Like, no assists? I don't think he said what he's
Wait,
doing.
what are you?
You
He's
just kinda
summoning a Megazord.
So, oh yeah, I'm totally gonna.
Fuck
be
it. If anyone wants to help, go for it. Get in
It's the
on
same
that
I
7.
guess.
Wait, what's it called? What's it called?
Megazord. It's like the Power Rangers mech.
Yeah, like when we all become part of it.
Or Sentai.
Krog doesn't know what's going on, but he's
I want to be the left leg.
He's
I want to
in
be the
his
left
spirit
leg.
energy.
Obviously, I'd be red leader, except I'm blue.
I'm a robot.
Okay,
I
no,
don't really-
you guys. All right.
Kinda like
I
Silver
will
now.
say, since you all are making it, tell
We're all
me
forming parts of the Megazord.
exactly. Tell me what part you want to be, and I'll describe it
I
based
make
on
like
your
the
successes.
I make like the head and chest. The head and the chest are usually the same piece.
Yeah, I'll be the left leg.
I'll be the left arm. I'll try to be anyway.
Have you done it yet, Francis?
It's gonna be...
I'm gonna
And
use
I'll
another
hero
point.
point just for fun.
No, not the. You can't do the middle. You do the other leg, I guess.
No, I was using the hero point. I want.
Oh,
What's Zedgen being?
he's like the arm.
Left arm.
I feel like
Left
if we're
arm.
missing an arm, that's better than missing a leg.
What's Zell doing?
So we just.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Well, he could be.
There's both arms.
I'm the
We're
chest.
missing a leg, aren't we?
No, it'd be better if we had 2
Okay.
legs and 1 arm.
Well, no, Brown's a
we've got-
leg.
We've got head and chest. Brown
No,
wants
we
to be a leg. Zedrund is an arm. So there's an arm and a leg up for grabs.
Yeah,
But
there
one
should
of the
be
legs
enough
is
here.
gonna be kind of bunky.
No, there is. I'm just letting Zell and Doc know what parts.
we have
are
the
up for
perfect
grabs.
number to make it. To make the
No,
whole piece.
It's true.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
want to be an arm.
Okay, you're an arm. That's all I
I want-
needed.
I want to be a sword.
No, you have to be like an actual piece.
You,
Yes!
I can
Okay,
I can make you.
I want to be.
I will give you sword that is also one of the legs.
Oh, dude.
It's like
I
a
was gonna
peg
say we
leg
could
with a
have-
sword.
Pretty much.
It's like, or fine.
It's like really
wasn't-
strong kicks.
Francis wasn't paying attention to what everyone else was transforming into.
Yeah.
Yo, Dingle, you
sounds
gotta-
cool. Yeah, cool.
You gotta describe it though, Dingle. And I have my cards are buried, but I had 3 successes.
All right. I think it would be very on brand. We'll start with the head and chest, and I think it would be incredibly on brand for Armor X to like design
Armor-
it like a
He
giant
poses it.
version of the X suit.
Yeah, he does like the pose. He kind of does like the Kamen Rider pose, and he kind of moves his arm down, and it hits his belt, and the belt starts flashing all the colors, and then it starts like the Megazord like summoning all the pieces.
It went to W for Wumbo.
No.
Hell yeah.
All right. Okay. So after that happens, Larry, you're one of the legs. I will say. So the first leg is gonna be Larry's, and I'm gonna say it's like a giant lobster claw, but the claw can like extend to 180 degrees, so it sits on the ground like a foot.
Oh, God.
And then the other leg is just like
A
this
sword.
giant sword with flame decals all over it.
Yes.
So then we're gonna get to the arms. I'm gonna say Kaboom's arm is gonna be like it's a pretty normal looking like robot arm with like it's got like Kaboom's suit's color scheme, and it's just covered in like giant grenades like the ones on his and I will say Croc the left arm is Croc sticking out of the side of the
Let's
Megazord.
go.
I will say, since your body is technically part of a Megazord, you are as strong as a Megazord arm, but you are the same size as yourself normally.
He
just
didn't
felt like it.
understand. He never watched Power Rangers.
Yeah, Croc's like, okay, so I have to be a body part? I mean, that's easy enough.
I am a body part. I'm a
I don't
body.
really know why we have to be the body parts. I don't know why we wouldn't just make robot parts. And then and then as you're sticking out, you kind of look at the rest of the robot and you're like,
Oh.
oh god damn it.
Then,
All right, I guess we treat the. I'm gonna treat this like
maybe the mech from space.
I'm gonna treat this like ship combat from space, but the hold on, I need to do a little bit.
Oh, he's
Of
doing
math.
a little bit. Of math.
Dingle, can I say for flavor that Armor X gets the kaboom arm to point at the high-res building, and over like the megaphone or microphone, he's just gonna yell, "We're coming for you, you digitized bastard!"
Oh shit, we entered the Digi world and we haven't even seen any Digimon yet.
Holy shit.
Damn.
Can I summon a Digimon?
No.
Sure.
Can we just
Agumon just
can we just
pops
say
up.
we walk over to the building to save time?
I will say, if he wants to summon like a little tiny creature, give me a Digimon digital monsters.
If you
Is
get a
that
Joker,
the current?
no. Yeah, you just roll.
Yeah.
If you get a Joker, you summon Angela Anaconda dressed as the main character, like from that short that happens before the American version of the Digimon movie.
You know I want a Patamon.
Oh my
Okay, yeah, you
Oh,
definitely summoned.
yeah.
You definitely summoned the Angela Mon. God damn it! I fucking hated that short.
It was a
Also,
good
that short, like that short ended like some Anon's like parents' like marriage. That fucking green.
Wait, what?
I've
If you know, you.
not heard of this.
I'm gonna look up just flavor text Dingle, and I'm gonna look it up.
All right.
Anaconda. Digimon divorce. I like how that's the first thing you get.
Okay. You do summon like a little cutesy royalty-free monster to just sort of sit on the mech's shoulder, but you do have to use like little bits and pixels that were previously being used as part of the mech, so it does weaken the overall robot to have a little thing sitting on its shoulder.
I posted the green text, by the way.
I'll have to read that in a bit.
So for saving time, can we like walk over to the?
I will say, yeah, I'll say, you walk over to the less glitchy buildings, and you kind
Come
of
on out, you coward! Armor X yells.
you scan over the buildings, and you do see sort of like right in the middle. There's a dude there. There's a guy like there's just this dude. He's sort of like he's in like very kind of like just sort of like ratty kind of dirty looking clothes, like just a sweatpants and like a hoodie. But he does have sort of like it almost looks like an LED screen over his face that's just sort of like displaying a face that talks as he talks. He's just like, man, you guys really don't want to like savor the moment at all. I had this whole thing where I was gonna give you an elevator up here and drop it down halfway through.
I laser eyes the building.
Yeah, you do know you can wear whatever you want here.
Are you telling me you couldn't shove this giant robot into an elevator?
What, do you call yourself something like the Game Master or some shit?
This is Spy Kids Game Over.
It's Elijah Wood behind that TV screen. No, but for real, I laser the building. Like,
All right.
I laser where he is.
I'm gonna say you're gonna like pretty much just like toast the building, but afterwards he just goes. We could save what I call myself for. We could save what I call myself for a little bit. Right now, you can just call me, and you suddenly see just like appearing before you, just like the same dude who is standing on the building, but he's the same size as your mech. The guy who's gonna kick your ass.
Oh, damn.
Like to see you try, bitch.
A bit presumptuous.
Joke's on him. We
does,
didn't even give this mech an
Does
ass.
he have? Does he go first or do I go first? Because I have something.
Let's flip for it.
Oh.
Oh.
Fuck.
Oh, shit.
All right.
At least that's another like non-face card out of the way.
He is going to go first.
What do you mean?
Kind of hope the bad guy's Joker at some point.
There's been a lot of opportunities for them to flip yet, but this guy's flipping a lot, so he probably will. Kind of just like he kind of like just sort of like flexes his shoulder a little bit while holding it, and just like, you know,
What do you mean?
I prefer a bit of a more direct approach, but hey, I mean, I guess when you're a giant kaiju, you ought to act like one. And he just sort of sends a haymaker just like right into the chest of the mech. And I will say, since this is ship combat, I'm not going to give you guys direct like damage.
I cannot believe he sent a giant field of hay towards us.
He just made it, just like that.
Just a whole field of hay that makes hay at us.
You guys, your mech kind of like staggers backwards, and it's sort of like it feels as if like all of you guys are like feeling the damage. It's sort of like you're sort of like sharing a body right now, since you're all part of like hooked into the mech.
And the explosions that usually happen in the cockpits just...
Yeah, the cameras are shaking a bit.
Exactly.
Spark.
There's like red lights flashing and shit.
Planted spark like pockets are like flying out.
Exactly.
Except for Croc, he's just kind of there.
Crocker just like on the out.
Going
Croc,
on.
I like to imagine just kind of what like, oh shit, as he saw like the giant fists like facing forward.
All right. So, Armor X said he had something.
I am going to friendship speech.
Oh
And
shit.
I want to know the cards first so I can play the cards as I'm saying it.
Is this the
I will-
first friendship speech?
No, it's not.
It's like number 3.
I
or
will
4.
say, as you guys like, with you guys all sort of like united together,
We're
it
all
does sort of
speaking.
feel like you're a lot more stable. So I will say that during this fight, you guys are flipping with your actual attributes.
Hell yeah. So is this empathy heroism?
I think we determined it would be empathy and presence instead of empathy and charm for you. So
Well,
that's your higher attribute. Or
I
did we
thought
do
sometime-
empathy and heroism?
I thought that was because that's why I maxed it out.
I think we did say empathy and heroism at some point. When
Yeah,
you did
no,
this before.
Yeah, for the
Yeah.
I think we did say this was a double skill flip because it's like a heroic speech. All right,
All right.
get the cards ready.
So that'd be 8.
That would be
1,
8.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Armor X is going to say, I don't have any queued up like Kamen Rider music, unfortunately. Actually, no, wait. I have something.
This is really inspirational.
Yeah, right.
Hold on. I should have had this ready, but I wasn't thinking. Hold on. So this will start playing in its place. Amrex is going to go. Oh fuck! I left the playing cards thing. I'm back. You know what I've learned, you TV face bastard? Throughout all of this, I've been blaming myself for my failures. I've been letting it get to me. But now I realize, working together to get to you, that failures are just...
Oh no!
It happened a lot.
It happens a lot. But with every failure, there's success around the corner.
Hey!
Failure was once said to be the mother of invention. And what I'm about to invent is your ass getting kicked!
It's our
So yeah,
That was a
that was a
joker.
good save
Fuck.
right there.
I'm sorry, guys.
it
You
happened.
did say failure. I think necessity was the mother of all invention.
Yeah,
That is
that's
true. That is the quote. But
Well,
I think that's a net 1 success, going by the normal rules for empathy speech.
I fucking tried, okay.
You know,
You did.
I was gonna do this like just like a ship, but I feel like you guys could all like do moves with each of your parts.
Yeah, like each one was
Yeah.
just like, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
All right.
I was really
So,
hoping it would be more inspirational, I'm sorry.
I'm
I mean-
somewhat inspired.
One extra flip is one extra flip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not bad.
It was vaguely inspirational.
All right. I guess we can follow. I guess we can follow normal initiative rules and make Swordfoot Francis.
So
Lance.
I'm going to detach myself and fire the sword straight.
That's it.
That's amazing. That's
You
amazing.
just like aim it upwards and shoot it.
Yeah. Like Kaboom's gonna rip off the sword and throw it. I'm relaying messages to Kaboom.
That's so
That's even
good.
better.
Oh, I love that.
Give me.
What would that even be?
I think it's you are technically attacking someone with a sword. So I think it's still I think against all odds that's brawn melee.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
That's all I got, man. It's not very good.
Aw.
We
No
kind of
hero
lost
points?
balance when we lost the sword.
I think I might have a hero point left.
This
Yeah.
song kicks, by the way, if anyone's been actually listening to it.
Oh,
Oh no! Oh
This was supposed to be a big moment. We're in a bit.
Give me
shit.
one
Oh,
more.
wait.
Give me
Wait,
one
I didn't.
more flip because I don't think you gave me your hero speech flip.
I did not. Oh, there we go.
That's the ace in the
There it is.
hole.
Still a joker.
The ace in the hole.
Oh,
You are very successful in launching yourself from the mech.
I hit the eject button, and Francis flies out.
Hits the ground.
No, I will say as you're flying wildly, until you guys know his actual name, I'm gonna call him Hackerman.
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 I don't know what that's from. I
That's
don't
from,
remember.
that's from
Kung
Kung
Fury.
Fury. Kung Fury.
Yes. Okay. Absolutely. So until okay.
I'm gonna call him Betty, actually.
Please do not.
Yes.
So
Bitch.
as you're kind of like wildly flying, he just sort of like grabs you out of midair and kind of like takes the end where you were initially like attached to the mech and just sort of constructs a hilt on the other end of the sword. So you have succeeded in arming
Being a part of-
in arming your opponent. You have now armed your opponent with yourself.
I am now part of his mech suit.
Armor X just yells over the microphone. What the hell are you doing, Francis?
It's
A
all
great
part of,
portrayal.
it's all a part of the plan.
This better be a good plan.
I'm winging it.
He takes a couple practice swings with the sword and just goes like, I don't know. Seems like a pretty good plan to me.
You're welcome.
Shut up, bitch. You have a monitor for a face.
I feel like in a past life I would find that offensive.
Alright, somewhere in the universe, against all odds, the Fist the robot just sneezes. Someone's talking about him.
Does
Just say
the
chill.
okay?
This is what I imagined the giant TV guy to look like. Oh shit. Push drums.
Nice.
Dude.
Redirect notice.
Mr. Nectar.
Damn, I love redirect notice.
Yeah. I grabbed the wrong image URL.
I got it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh god.
That looks like a
actually
Dingle
genuinely-
avatar.
I genuinely hate how that looks, by the way.
That's fucking George Lopez.
I love fucking George Lopez.
The evil doer was his name.
Yeah.
Nice.
I thought his name was Mr. Electricidad.
Oh no, it is, yeah.
It's
I don't know why it
labeled as
says
evildoer.
Above him, yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Which body part is next? I think it's the croc. I think it's the croc arm.
Croc.
So the whole body has to turn just so Croc in that
No,
little,
no,
like...
no, no, no.
Oh.
Croc is Croc's like, inspiring speech. He feels more at one with the team, and he channels some of the mech's energy and fires a laser from his mouth.
Oh shit.
It's like a cannon coming out of his mouth.
I thought you were gonna have him grow to a size of a monster himself.
I thought that flip was gonna be like he grows himself to the size of like an actual mech arm, but it's still Croc. But I like laser just as much. I
good.
think it's just a classic Braun firearms.
It's a Kamehameha.
This is gonna end up being
That's
our
pretty good.
best attack so far, which is like the most ironic thing.
It's just the Croc.
You do. You open your mouth and a laser that seems like it would have come out of a full-sized robot arm just fires out.
Does he say I'm a fire in my lasers?
No.
No, he doesn't know anything about internet culture. So.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, is it like every time there's attack, is it like actually like during like a fight where the opponent gets like, it's like they skid back and like more of the city just gets like knocked down?
Absolutely. It's full on like Dragon Ball Z fight where everything is getting destroyed around you.
Good thing it's all digital.
So we
But
think.
yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking pull an Ender's Game on you guys. This was all just actually happening in some city.
It was your real life the whole time.
I think you just
Yeah,
spoiled
I-
something
you-
about Ender's Game for me.
I'm gonna gloss over that and go that a big laser just washes over this guy. And he kind of like he's sort of like he's charred, like he's like he just got like hit with an explosion, and he just sort of like takes a moment and just sort of like swipes a hand down his body and just sort of like resets his appearance. And
Is he healing himself?
No, he just made himself. He just made himself look not charred.
He put on glamour, I get you.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are getting it. Come on, give me another one.
Give you
That
another.
will be Kaboom's turn to give him another one.
All right. I'm gonna give him another one by giving a punch right next to him to like fake out a punch, then snap my fingers as all the grenades explode on the arm.
Holy sh! Oh. All right, that sounds like brawn and explosives.
Explosive.
Here we go.
+1 for friendship. Yeah, that sounds great. Oh, I thought I had crit left. I didn't.
Damn.
Oh.
Oh, it's a little late for this. I'm setting this guy as my rival.
I will hero point though.
All right.
So that's
All right,
three
to both
successes.
rival and
but-
hero point.
Alright.
Well, I mean, it's an explosion.
It is an explosion.
That does bring it up to 5 successes, but and a Joker.
Yeah. I'm fine with that.
I like to imagine the guy, the Mr. TV had his smug until the fucking grenades
Actually-
go off.
Oh, I guess I just put my card away. Whatever. I forgot I had 2 drive left, but whatever.
You
But-
sort of like thrust your arm forward, and he dodges out of the way like just at the last moment, and like Cynical said, he's got like a very smug look on his face until just rows and rows of explosions go off and just like knock him like like a good distance away, like through the building. However, I will say, in the process, you did just essentially blow up the arm,
Yeah.
and
Is,
the charred arm is gonna fall to the ground.
This mech is falling apart.
Take it from here, guys.
All right.
Your
So,
sacrifice won't be in vain, Kaboom.
so the one-legged, half-armed mech does have another move in the form of Larry.
Larry, you're up.
Well, we lost the arm now too. I was just getting yelled at for like.
Larry, go.
Oh, by the way, Kaboom, give me one more card. I don't think you flipped your it's friendship.
I did. I was not healthy though.
You did.
Ah, okay.
So we got 2 arms and 1 leg, right? Still.
No,
Oh.
you have one croc you have one croc-sized arm and one
Uh-huh.
leg.
Okay. So I'm gonna kind of like. I feel like the only way to really achieve success here is to do like I'm gonna do like a breakdance move, but like while I'm doing it, I'm gonna like clip off Francis, like the hand that's holding Francis with my claw foot, and then I'm gonna like, kind of do like a twist and catch him back. So then we have 2 legs again.
Oh shit. All right.
What a play.
I am all for this breakdance maneuver.
Yeah, lobster
You
breakdancing,
kind of have.
well known.
I should make you do brawn and perform for breakdancing. I'm gonna allow brawn and melee.
I love the
I was
breakdancing
thinking
Larry
Brian.
icon.
Larry,
Athletic.
go. Flip your cards.
Yeah.
I feel like melee's Well, I guess I am doing melee, aren't I?
Oh, who the fuck is spinning
is,
Larry
it's-
if that's Brown?
You know what? I'm not gonna look a gift horse
He's
in the mouth,
breakdancing.
dude.
It's great.
I'm
Don't
still
forget
healthy,
one for
dude.
one for friendship, Brown.
Oh, sweet, dude. Oh, that was good. That was a good one. Oh shit. Okay, well,
Wow.
two successes.
Do you have any hero points left, Brown?
Oh, I had 1 hero point.
Well, this is basically, I think it's going to be the final battle of the whole session, so. Yeah.
He's gonna use it, is what he's saying.
I
Use it.
already used it. It's gone.
Oh,
I
sorry.
literally had 1 hero point.
I'm gonna say that's enough to do a fucking sweet capoeira kick on this guy as he's getting back up from being exploded. It's not gonna be enough to diss Francis him though.
I didn't disenfranchise him.
No.
Shut up.
Oh,
Good attempt.
Flawless.
It was a swing,
roll for
and it was a
pun.
hit.
Roll a card for pun.
hey, can I draw for?
Can you actually roll for a pun?
Give me wit and perform for doing a pun.
Okay.
Wait, do you have perform?
Oh, it hit.
Oh,
What the fuck?
everyone is screaming and hollering.
Everyone's just on the floor. Can that guy like take like mental damage because he's laughing so hard?
Oh my
I
god!
think he's face palming
Oh
actually.
my fucking god!
He face palms himself so hard he hurts himself.
There's like NPCs that spawn in just to laugh.
Oh, that's pretty good.
We have to do
just-
something.
Did
No.
the attack, dude. I just did the
So
attack.
that's how many successes on that pun?
What's that?
5.
People laughed at it.
5 success.
5 successes. So.
I'm gonna say for 5 successes, I'm gonna add a joker to the flip he just made.
Nice.
That's good.
Larry, you helped us. Not in the way you were initially like expecting, but thanks.
All right. So he reaches the he like lifts the sword above his head as if to like crash it down on you guys.
Fuck, he's gonna He-Man it.
Francis, give me brawn and melee.
Is he gonna get really hot?
I need 3 more flips.
And one for being
Oh, and 1 for yeah.
never mind. So wait, what does the Joker do? For a Joker.
Joker's
For-
not a Joker. He unjokers himself.
Oh no.
This is the anti-Joker I'm being.
No. Don't give
Well-
him ideas.
No, I do think, and I'm trying to wrap these up a little bit earlier, and it will be wrapped up earlier, and I will try and wrap this up, but I will say you probably do anti-Joker him. You try to like use your jet boosters to go into him, but it just sort of jet boosts his sword forward.
Damn it.
All right, I will say.
It's all a part of the plan.
Armor X, what's your next move?
Armor X. As the whole like mech gets pushed back, Armor X is just gonna go. All right. Time to bring out the big guns. And the chest piece is gonna open, and a whole barrage of missiles is gonna fly out and towards that guy.
Oh shit.
Would that be intelligence? Because that's using like intelligence,
it's
like
I
engineering.
think it's
robots?
I think it's intelligence and explosives because it's
Oh.
missiles.
Okay. Well, I don't have any explosives. I'm
I'll
not
give
healthy.
you
Do
I'll
I?
give you a +2 because of like how close he is.
All right.
Damn.
Dang, you did not want that +2. Oh.
One success, one Joker. Are we gonna like just die?
We might wipe.
Not yet.
We might wave.
This is supposed to be like a big cool moment. We fucking summoned the fucking.
It's getting rough, dude.
I mean,
you guys
it's big
all
and
left
cool. We're just like,
This is karma for
Disassembling
destroying
ourselves.
all of Dynamo City.
You just like basically just sort of an like several missiles worth of an explosion just like blasts through all of them, like among all of you guys.
yeah.
Does any of it hit him?
It does. I'm gonna say it hits you guys both explode. And he's looking like you guys are both kind of like both of your sort of like you know, simulated bodies are starting to kind of destabilize at this point. As it goes over to Croc.
Wait,
I will
does
say,
it just skip
Croc,
Francis' turn?
well, I mean,
he is being held as a sword. I just wasn't sure.
you know what, Francis, give me Brawn Melee to try and break away from him.
+1 because
Is that +1 for a speech still?
No, that
Oh, right.
the speech only applies to your next flip.
Okay. 1. Do you have any hero
I'm
points,
gonna say,
Doc?
all right,
No, I don't.
Oh,
I don't think I
He-
do.
you slip out of his hands. All right, Croc.
Croc, do the cool thing again. You actually helped us.
Croc, pick up the sword.
Hold the
Oh yeah,
sword handle in your
definitely.
mouth.
No, Armor X, lead me down.
I lean
I'm
down.
picking up the sword.
I lean down. So Croc can
Alright,
hold the
well,
handle in his mouth, I guess.
Is
Croc,
my action grabbing the sword, or do I get to use it?
No, you can give me a Brawn Melee to attack with it too.
Oh, that's...
I'll give you a Brawn Melee +2 because you are using a
One.
very large sword.
It from like a distance, it kind of looks like we just have like a sword instead of an arm.
It looks like you have a sword arm.
Yeah.
How someone was watching from far away.
I say an extremely cool line, but no one can hear it because I got a
It's
sword
like-
in my mouth. But it's extremely sick.
It's like on the level of like a friendship speech, but no one can hear it. Yes! Yes! Wait, Croc, do you really have all your drive?
Oh. Yeah,
Oh, is it time?
fucking-
I don't think
Fucking
there's
drive it
7
up.
cards in your deck, and you have 7 drive, so I kind of feel like
Yeah.
there's really
What the
only one
fuck?
way that could
Oh.
go.
That was
Well,
that was so weird.
That was not the way I was expecting.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
more
hey,
success though. More success is good. And I'll accept.
That was
It
so
was a
Okay.
really good swing.
For 4 successes, you pick up the sword, and then you just sort of like, with the same motion of like dragging it out of the ground,
It like makes a bunch of big sparks. Like it looks really cool against the concrete.
it's like it makes sparks against the concrete, and then you just stab it right through this guy, and he just the smug look on his mask goes to like a very shocked look, and he's like, "Ooh." And then it goes from shocked, and then it goes sort of like back to a smile, and he's just like, "All right, you got me." And ooh, actually, the music stopped just in time.
Oh, I'll do it. Oh, there you go.
And his very the his body starts to kind of like fade away into like digitization.
Can I
And
get
so
one
does,
last
like,
one-liner in?
Sure.
Armor X says in the most smug voice possible, he goes, "Looks like it's game over for you."
I think you should roll for that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
give me
what
presence
roll?
and heroism for that.
Heroism, hell yeah.
I
This
feel like
is
heroic
way too-
catchphrases have to be heroism.
Oh,
Oh,
yes!
that's-
How cool was it, Dingle?
think it was received rather well.
Even it should be like even with the mech almost basically falling apart, I still managed to get it to do like a pose.
It totally lands. You guys are missing the mostly broken arm that Kaboom is in, like sets up just enough to do like a finger gun as you make the one-liner.
And then it falls down after like 10 seconds.
Exactly. So everything kind of like falls apart and kind of like turns back into sort of like
The void
digital.
that we started in.
Yeah, sort of like digital void that you kind of started in.
Are we all just kind of like on the ground level now and stuff like that?
Exactly. You guys are all just sort of like standing as normal in front of old Hackerman.
Armor X just sort of turns to the group and goes, "Finally, I can
Hackerman.
hold." Armor X just turns to the group and goes, "Finally, I can cross piloting a Megazord off my bucket list."
Nice.
Yeah. So as you guys are sort of like as you're saying that, you hear him like clapping, but like not like the sarcastic smug one he did before. Just like it seems like very genuine as he's just like, "Oh man. Oh, you guys did not disappoint. Oh man. Cinderella told me that you guys were a riot, and she was fucking right, man."
Who's Cinderella?
Oh, I think it was gone.
Her? Oh, Cinderella. Huh.
Oh,
Armor X
that
is
would
just kind of.
Cinder. That makes sense.
Armor X is just kind of thinking to himself.
Why did she say her name was gone?
And she mentioned us? You said? And you said she mentioned us?
Well, you know, I didn't want to believe it was you guys at first when I saw how you were handling yourself in those first simulations, but nah, that fight lived up. Whew.
Did she
Man.
say anything about any one of us in particular?
She did mention something about she mentioned one of you guys was the sort of the cause of her new haircut, but she was a bit cagey about that part.
There was two of us actually.
Larry is flipping his hair in the background. He's doing
Her
like the hair
hair.
flip. Like the
Anyway.
Sorry.
Anyway. Now that we got the now that we're done with the foreplay, why don't we move on to what you guys were probably more interested in. Time to clue you in on a few things. Next time on
Have to be
RPG.
past one.
Oh, God damn it, dude.
Cliffhanger!
Oh, that was such a good session.
That was great.
I'm glad you guys liked it. And I somehow
I feel
managed
like
to
we
not make
cheesed
it
it.
go. And you know what? It managed to not go that long.
I think we
'Cause I-
kind of cheesed it with the glitches.
I-
think that was the point.
It was 100% the point. I was so glad you guys figured that out so quickly. I was like, I planned this entire session around like, okay, so they have randomized rolls. That sucks. But it means they can do literally anything and not worry about the flip.
Yeah, that
It
was
was
sick.
cool.
It was cool.
It was rather interesting. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I like to. For this session, I really am trying to sort of play with the mechanics as much as I can.
It was really cool.
I feel like there's only so many ways I can just make a guy and have you guys flip cards at it. So I'm trying to push the boundaries of like what creative bullshit I can do with this system actually works.
Yeah.
But
I think it worked quite well.
I'm happy to hear that. And I'm happy we were all on time because I wanna start making it so sessions, so for Zedgen's sake, I don't want sessions going to like 8:39 like every time.
I mean, it was fine for a while, but like the last few
Yeah.
Monday mornings have been awful.
No, it's like no, and I mean
Yeah,
it's entirely not fair for you to stay up that long, especially because it's very rarely the fault of the session.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can still get a good amount
Just-
of content in this time.
I mean, a 2-hour session I think is like pretty ideal for like
Yeah.
build up a bunch of cool encounters and a payoff.
I feel
So
like
as long as we all are on time, I think this will work out.
it's pretty typical, like 2.5 hours
That's what I think.
per session.
Yeah. I think it works well.
I mean, we're not young bucks anymore. We can't be hitting those 8-hour D&D sessions.
Mm,
Anybody relate? No, just me.
No.
yeah.
You know,
Hour.
I haven't I've never done an 8-hour one, but the handful of D&D sessions I did in college were around like 3 to 4. And I think that was only possible because we were all incredibly drunk.
Yeah.
I feel like I
Well,
feel like in person D&D I would fist fight someone at the end of an 8-hour D&D session.
No, we didn't do it. in
Man,
person,
I
dude.
wanted to. I almost fist fought someone because someone at my table was like the very classic rogue that always tries to steal from the party.
I hate that shit so fucking much.
Dude, the first time I was like, okay, that's fucking hilarious. I can't believe he could do that. And then it just always kept happening. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna hit this man.
I want my fucking items back, dude.
My catharsis was that instead of hitting him, every time he failed the roll, I did say to the DM, I would go to punch him when I notice he's pickpocketing me.
Yeah.
But hey, let's go to punch a couple hero points into our totals.
Hell.
I want to go.
Okay, go.
You may go.
Okay. I'm gonna give hero point to Francis because he fucking spawned the helicopter. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm giving one to Armor X for the Megazord idea
Hell yeah.
because it was sick, dude. Went full
I'm really
kaiju.
glad that's how we got the final battle to go.
It was no other way. I feel like it was perfect. Fucking
The
perfect.
Megazord was a good touch, to be sure.
I'm also giving one to Armor X for the Megazord. Just a great final battle.
You want to know what I'm thinking in my head that's kind of funny? If Armor X's power wasn't limited, he'd literally be trying to do that in reality.
Who wouldn't?
That's like, I know, but like,
Yeah.
he's able to make stuff, but if he was able to make bigger stuff, he definitely makes.
He'd
sort of
just
the,
make a
like, on the
fucking
top
giant
shelf.
robot.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a whole, like, you know.
You can make several small robots.
I'd make a fucking giant robot in a heartbeat if I could.
So oh right, you can't make food. Okay, never mind.
And my other one goes to Larry for attempting a breakdance attack, which, has to deserve a hero point.
It ended up just being a dance attack.
It's the thought that counts.
It ended up
thought.
being a groovy kick.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. Zell, who are you feeling?
I feel like I have to give one to Croc for the fucking laser blast and his just regular ass self as an arm. And oh, I the second one's always the toughest, but I think I gotta give one to Larry for one, like suggesting to to bridge the gap with the
Man, I
building, which really enjoyed the idea of that.
I wanted
I
to
have
do
to
it
say,
so badly.
I was really surprised you guys ended up talking yourselves out of that. I thought when that was
Yeah. I
wanted to
suggested,
do
I
it.
when that was suggested, I thought for sure that's what you guys were gonna try.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean-
was ready to blow up a building.
I was gonna go for it, but then we got a
It seemed-
helicopter, and it was
yeah.
like I didn't
We got
really
the
need this.
San Andreas helicopter.
That's
Yeah,
when you
no,
guys.
the
That,
big
it was,
Once we
it
had
was,
the building down, we then also had to cross the gap that left. So
Yeah, because you said it wasn't gonna reach all the way across the chasm.
Also,
Yeah.
I like that we could do whatever we wanted, but the one thing we couldn't do is fly. So we just made like extra
I was
rules
just trying
to
to think, what
flying.
happens if we
'cause
just
I
thought
feel
about
like
like
the
wings or
logic.
something?
I feel like the logic behind the helicopter is we're not flying, the helicopter's flying. You know what I mean? But like in a way, it's still flying.
yeah,
My first suggestion before I was thinking about like the Mario 3 thing, I was thinking like, what if we just tried summoning like wings on our backs? I didn't bring it up, and I'm just thinking to myself, I think we could have done that. That could have been like a possibility.
yeah. When
I
you
would've-
when you brought up the sorry, but when you brought up the idea for making the Megazord, I thought you were going like to be like Minecraft TP command. Him
No,
over
fuck
to us.
that.
I,
That's
yeah,
not
I
as
thought
cool.
I really thought that's where that was going. But
Wait,
I
Oh my
like
what did
God,
everyone
I
think the
didn't think about
Megazord
that,
was going
dude.
before I mentioned the Megazord? I'm just curious because that was the only thing I thought of.
Well, because
I
you well the way you worded it, you said, "Oh, you're like, oh, if we can do anything, I thought of a way that we could get to this guy." And I
Yeah.
thought you were going, if we can do anything, we can just have him in front of us.
Yeah.
Oh. No, a giant robot's way cooler.
Giant
It was-
Robot
it
is
was-
way cooler.
It just
Listen, you
wasn't where we thought you were going with it.
So I think did Zell actually
There's,
give
like,
his
no way
second
we
hero
couldn't
point?
Megazord that.
It
No.
was still Larry.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
To me, yeah.
so
Unless he's just
that's
like he just
Who's
had some
left?
good flips.
I think
for the most
Zedge
part.
go?
Yeah, you're
Zed did,
Hmm?
Zed went second. I know Doc didn't go.
You go,
Uh,
Doc.
Let's go to the Zegend, to the big Croc, for lifting that sword up and just nailing that guy with
Yeah.
it.
Putting you
Croc.
to use.
Croc the
Croc.
jock.
I
Croc did the most
I really
damage.
like how Croc, despite not actually being a Megazord part, did like cumulatively the most damage in that fight.
I think that's pretty on brand for like RPG though.
Yeah, that's how this system goes.
Somebody
Yeah.
somebody jokers to put themselves in like an absolutely ridiculous situation and then just nails it to perfect comedic effect. Because they've removed a Joker from their deck and their clips are statistically better.
It is great. I do love how that works out.
And then let's go with Cynical Armor X
Hell yeah.
for making the Megazord as well.
Megazord's a popular one.
The Megazord is very popular.
I cumulatively have 4 hero points now. Hell yeah.
You haven't gone yet, Cynical? I thought you
I
did
have-
for a second, but I don't think
No,
you
I
did.
haven't. I like going last because I don't really think about it. Like I know everyone's done like cool stuff. I just don't think about it until it's actually time to give out hero points.
That's
Oh.
fair.
I hate forgetting things about it, but
I want-
yeah, me too.
I will give one to Francis because his PlayStation 2 controller in the back of his pocket saved us, or at least helped us advance.
Fucking GTA cheat codes, dude.
And
I
second,
wasn't sure if anyone was gonna get the random LRX square 0
I had
R.
a
Okay.
feeling that was what it was, but
I
I
haven't
didn't-
been keeping track who has like the least amount of hero points because I want to give it to that person, and everyone
not
has
bad
like
then.
every,
Nah, dude. Don't do that.
yeah,
Don't do that.
do
Fuck,
do
fuck
like
those bastards.
do someone that's cool.
I can tell you, I
Well,
could
everyone
answer
did
that.
hero
I
point
could
with
answer
losers.
that question, but I'm of the opinion of everyone else. I think I don't want to.
I
I
didn't
don't
mean
think
in
we
a
should be
bad
art.
way.
No.
I-
I just. I don't.
It's
I
just
don't
everyone
think,
did
I-
something cool, and I'm having a hard time thinking about it.
Hero points are not a science. They're an art. I want people
Yeah.
to follow. I
I-
want people
I
to.
agree.
I want people to assign hero points using their like heart, not with what's
Hell yeah.
optimal.
Okay.
We're not min
Just
give it-
maxing this game.
All right,
if you don't
know
know who to
what?
give it to Dingle. That's what I do.
It's true.
I am going to give
I'll
it
take 'em.
to Zell
You won't use them though.
because the
Bastard.
fake out punch explosion was a really cool move.
I wish it worked out better, but yeah,
Well, it worked out pretty well.
it was pretty good. But I
Oh,
do wish
yeah.
I had that.
So
that
that is
credit
me
name.
going. That is me going by my heart. I think that was a really good moment for Kaboom.
You did
I think
also
that-
correctly hit the person with the least hero points.
Oh, nice.
Shit ball. Nice.
Yeah, see that's why it's an art.
So my heart was right all along.
Follow your heart.
You can't spell heart without art.
What was
Art.
it?
Damn.
Art.
TM.
This was awesome.
He art TM.
This was a really good session.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
It was great.
I don't know if you
Who
guys
you,
saw it. I
who are
posted
you thinking of?
RPG.
Who are you thinking of anti-Joker?
Not me.
Jokai.
Definitely not me.
Wait,
never again.
If
Oh,
you
no,
can't
it
think
was-
of anything, give it to me.
Definitely don't give it to Cynical either. I feel like me and
No,
Cynical
we're
are the
not.
worst two options.
What's that?
I
I
think-
joking on my catchphrase. Anti-Joker.
I feel like somebody
See-
flipped like a really inopportune Joker. But I can't.
No, there were some bad
were a
jokers
lot.
this session. There were
I
some
think.
really.
I mean,
the helicopter.
The
That was
helicopter
the-
was fucking.
Two of us
No, that
fell
was
off the
amazing. Though. I
helicopter.
like the way it. I like the way
Oh,
it
yeah,
resolved itself. That was really funny.
I think it was the
that-
helicopter one that
I was.
Again,
I
that
was
is totally
so.
on
I was
brand.
so hoping. I was so hoping you joke. I was actually really hoping for a Joker on that helicopter save. Because I had the second people fell off, I had in my head, I'm like, okay, cool. The helicopter gets struck by lightning because they're no longer adhering to the everyone's flying rule because people are falling.
Yeah.
But then you immediately were like, before I could get that out, you were immediately like, I want to make a maneuver to catch them, and I'm like, no, Joker, I want to do this moment.
Did Doc Joker on that? I can't remember.
I did.
Yes,
I
he
did.
did.
Joker.
I'm nominating Doc.
Go on, Doc.
Yeah, I give it to
Can I
Doc.
say I really hate looking at George Lopez's stupid fucking villain character.
You're telling me. I feel the same way.
I hate like the way like the face is on like the screen.
Whenever
It
I
looks-
see George Lopez's face, all I can think of is Lowrider.
All I see
Oh,
is all I see is
my
Ed. I just wanna punch him in his
rider.
stupid face.
Bum,
What-
bum, 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 bum.
Would a lowrider be like a common rider, not like
Nope.
a legendary?
No.
The worst part
Oh
is
my
that some,
god.
it's like
Oh
not
my
even-
god, the fucking
No.
that has to be, someone has to have done that before. It's a fucking ghetto common rider that's Lowrider.
I mean possibly.
That has
No,
to.
it's
I don't
just
want to
done.
think about
No,
it.
no, no,
I
it's
really
just
don't
the-
want to think about it.
It's
Like
a
instead of a
common rider,
instead of
dude.
a rider bike, he just makes like a a fucking like
It just has
hydraulics car.
like a car that's
Like
like
a-
so close to the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
God.
Alright, I'm in that. Good game, fellas.
Yeah, me too. Peace.
Okay.
Good
Good
game.
game, everybody.
JG.